Once upon a time, there was a queen who had only one beautiful daughter. She loved the girl very much. At last, the day came for the princess to go far away and marry a prince. The queen was sad to say goodbye. She gave her daughter some beautiful dresses, a gold cup, and many other things. She gave her a magic horse. It was a white horse and it could talk. "I love this horse, mother," the princess said. "I will call it Falada," and the queen gave her daughter a maid to ride with her. Then the queen made 3 drops of blood fall onto a handkerchief. "Take this," she said to her daughter. "It will help you. It will make you strong. Now goodbye, daughter, and be happy." The princess took the handkerchief with the 3 drops of blood. She put it inside her dress. "Goodbye, mother," she said. "Thank you for everything." The queen watched them ride away down the long hill. It was a very hot day. Soon the princess was thirsty. They were near a stream, and so she asked her maid, "Maid, please will you get me a drink of water in my gold cup?" But the maid said angrily, "No, I will not. You get off your horse and get it. I will not be your maid." The princess did not know what to say, so she got off her horse and went to the stream and drank. Then they rode on. But the sun was warm, and later she asked again, "Maid, please, will you get me a drink of water in my gold cup?" And again the maid said angrily, "No, I will not. You get off your horse and get it. I will not be your maid." The princess did not know what to say, so she got off her horse and went to the stream and drank. But this time the handkerchief fell into the water. "Ah, that's good," thought the maid. "There is no one here, and now she has nothing to help her." So she said to the princess, "Take off that dress and give it to me. You can wear my gray one. Be quick now, or I will kill you, and I will have Falada. I am going to be the princess. I am going to be the bride, and you are going to be my maid." So they rode on. The maid rode in front on Falada. The princess rode behind her on the old gray horse. In the evening, they arrived at the castle. The king and his son, the prince, came to meet them. "How do you do, princess?" said the king to the maid. "This is my son, the prince." The real princess was left outside, but the king saw her. "Who is that girl?" he thought. "She has a beautiful face." "Who are you?" asked the king. "I came here as a maid," the real princess answered. "But you have many maids, and you do not need me." "I can find some work for you. You can be a goose girl," said the king. "Come with me." He took her to a little house near the castle gate. "This is Kirsten's house," he said. "She looks after the geese. Kirsten, come. Here's a nice girl to help you. Give her some food and a bed, please." That night, there was a big dinner at the castle. "This princess is going to be my son's bride," said the king. "They will marry in 3 weeks." The maid looked at all the people and smiled. Later that night, she spoke to the prince. "I have something to tell you," she said. "That white horse, Falada, is a bad horse. It's mad. You must kill it." She was afraid because Falada could talk. "Yes, my bride," said the prince. "If you want that, I will tell my men to take it away." The real princess heard about this. She had 1 gold coin. She ran to the men and said, "Take this gold coin. Do something for me. Do you see this dead horse? Put this horse's head by the big castle gate." "What?" they said. "That's a mad idea." "Why?" "Because I loved that horse," she said. "I want to see its face." The men liked her, so they took the gold coin. and they put Falada's head by the castle gate. Every day, Kirsten took the geese out to the meadow, and the real princess went with her. They walked through the castle gate, and every day the real princess spoke to Falada's head. "Falada, my horse, do you know me?" "Yes, princess," the head answered. "You are the true bride." Kirsten did not like it. She thought it was very strange. Every day the real princess brushed her long gold hair. And Kirsten always said, "Give me some of your hair. Oh, come on. Cut some off and give it to me." And the real princess always said, "No, Kirsten, stop it." But Kirsten wouldn't stop it. So the real princess had to sing to the wind. "Blow, wind, blow," she sang. "Blow Kirsten's hat. Blow it over there, so I have time to brush my hair." Then a wind came and blew Kirsten's hat off. Kirsten had to run all over the meadow. Then the real princess had time to brush her hair. All this made Kirsten angry. "You're strange," she said to the princess. "Who are you? You talk to the wind. You talk to a dead horse's head. You're mad. You're a mad girl. I'm going to tell the king about you." So Kirsten went to the king and said, "Listen, that girl is mad. I don't want to work with her again. Every day she talks to a dead horse's head, and it talks back to her, and she sings to the wind. She asks the wind to blow my hat off. I have to run all over the meadow." Said the king. "Do you want to come and see this?" So the next day the king hid and watched, and he saw that it was true. The king heard the real princess speak to Falada's head. "Falada, my horse, do you know me?" "Yes, princess, you are the true bride." And in the meadow, the king heard her sing to the wind. "Blow, wind, blow," she sang. "Blow Kirsten's hat, blow it over there, so I have time to brush my hair." He saw Kirsten's hat blow off, and he saw her run all over the meadow. That evening the king said, "Who are you? I watched you today. I saw some very strange things. What is your story?" "Oh," answered the princess, "I cannot tell you my story. She will kill me if I tell you anything." The king thought. Then he said, "I see. You are too afraid to tell me. You can't tell me. All right, I will go out of the room, and you can tell your story to this old cupboard." The princess needed to speak, so she got inside the old cupboard. It was dark, but it was warm, and in the dark she told her story. The king listened through a hole in the wall. He heard all she said. "I am the real princess, the true bride. My maid is going to marry the prince. She took my dress. She took my horse, Falada. She rode it here. She made me ride behind her. I have no one to help me. She will kill me if I tell anyone." Then the king said, "Do not be afraid. Come with me. It is time to make everything right." The king found the prince and all the people in the castle. "Now," he said, "listen carefully and do not say a word." Then he told them about the real princess, and they were happy. They could see that she was beautiful and good. That night, the true bride sat next to the prince. Her maid sat on his other side and did not know her. After dinner, the king spoke to everybody. "Listen," said the king. "I have a story to tell you all. Once there was a princess who had a maid. That princess had to ride far away to marry a prince, and the maid went with her. But on the way, the maid said, 'Give me your dress and give me your horse, or I will kill you. I am going to be the princess now, and I am going to marry the prince.' Then the king went up to the maid and said, 'Tell me what you think about this.' And she answered, That's really bad. Put that bad maid on a horse, a mad bad horse, and let the mad bad horse throw her into the sea." "Right," said the king. "Then this is what will happen to you." So the maid had to ride a mad bad horse, and it threw her into the sea. Then the prince married the real princess, the true bride, and they were very happy. The end. The people from a small town in France are outside the king's summer castle. The king goes out onto the balcony. "We are very happy to tell you that we have a baby daughter. Her name is Aurora. Everyone is invited to a party here at the castle tomorrow," he says. The king goes back into the castle. The queen is singing to the baby. "The party tomorrow is going to be wonderful," says the king. "All the people from the town are coming, and of course we must invite the flower fairies." Everyone in the castle is very busy. The cooks are cooking delicious roast meats with vegetables, and they are making delicious cakes too. The cleaners are sweeping and dusting. The queen's friends are picking flowers in the garden and putting flowers in all the rooms. The food smells delicious," says the king, "and the castle is very pretty with all these flowers." Little Princess Aurora is sleeping happily. She doesn't know there is going to be a party tomorrow. The next day the sun shines, and all the men, women, and children from the town come to the party. The children like the new baby and want to pick her up. "You can pick her up later when she wakes up," says the queen. "Yes," says the king. "Come and sit down now. The food is ready and we're all hungry. Look, look, over there by the trees," says a little boy. Everyone turns and looks at the trees. "Oh," says a little girl. "Are they?" "Yes, they are," says the queen. "They're the flower fairies." "Hello," say the flower fairies. "We've got some very special presents for Princess Aurora." "She's going to be beautiful," says Fairy Daisy. "She's going to be happy," says Fairy Iris. "She's going to be healthy," says Fairy Sunflower. "And," says Fairy Poppy. "Stop!" says another fairy. "Who's this?" asks the queen. "It's Fairy Weed," say the flower fairies. "She's a bad fairy. She must leave the party." "No, I'm not going to leave," says Fairy Weed. "I've got a present for Princess Aurora, too. When she's 16, she's going to prick her finger on a spinning wheel and die." "Wait, I've got to give Princess Aurora my present now," says Fairy Poppy. "I can't change Fairy Weed's present. Princess Aurora is going to prick her finger on a spinning wheel when she's 16. But she isn't going to die. She's going to sleep for 100 years. She isn't going to prick her finger on a spinning wheel or sleep for 100 years, says the king. "We must destroy all the spinning wheels in the town. Tomorrow everyone must take their spinning wheels to the town square. We're going to destroy them all." The next day, everyone takes their spinning wheels to the town square. There are big spinning wheels and small spinning wheels, new spinning wheels and old spinning wheels, new spinning wheels and old spinning wheels, and the king's men destroy them all. "Thank you, everyone," says the king. "Thank you for your spinning wheels. I'm very sorry that you can't make your clothes now, but I want to help you. I'm going to pay the people in Paris to make your clothes for you." "Hooray for the king!" shout the people of the town. "Hooray for our good, kind king!" Princess Aurora grows into a beautiful young woman. On her 16th birthday, everyone in the castle is preparing for her birthday party. "Come on, Molly," she says to her dog. "Let's go to the old tower. The door is always locked, but today everyone's busy. Perhaps it's open." The door isn't locked. Princess Aurora and Molly go up the stairs. In a room at the top, there's an old lady and a spinning wheel. "What's that?" asks Princess Aurora. "It's a spinning wheel," says the old lady. "You can touch it if you want." Princess Aurora touches the spinning wheel and pricks her finger. The flower fairies fly into the tower. "Oh no, we're too late," says Fairy Daisy. "She's asleep." "She can't sleep alone for 100 years, says Fairy Sunflower. "No," says Fairy Iris. "Everyone in the castle must sleep for 100 years." Molly falls asleep near the bed. The king and queen fall asleep on their thrones. The queen's friends fall asleep picking flowers. The cleaners fall asleep sweeping and dusting. The cook falls asleep making a cake. The birds fall asleep in the trees. The cat falls asleep chasing a mouse. The castle is silent. Everyone is asleep. Everyone sleeps for 100 years. One day, a prince from Spain comes to the town. The people tell him about the sleeping princess. "I'm going to castle. I want to see the sleeping princess," he says to his friends. There are big trees around the castle, and beautiful flowers are growing over the trees and the castle walls. The prince goes to the old tower. He sees the sleeping princess. He kisses her hand, and she wakes up. "You're the prince of my dreams," she says, "and you, Sleeping Beauty, are the princess of my dreams," he says. Everyone in the castle wakes up. The queen's friends start picking the flowers again. The cook starts making the cake. The birds start singing. The cat starts chasing the mouse, and the flower fairies fly into the castle. "Prince Carlos of Spain is here," they say. Princess Aurora takes Prince Carlos to the king and queen. "Mummy and Daddy," says Princess Aurora, "this is Prince Carlos. He's going to stay and come to my birthday party." "That's wonderful," says the queen. "Yes," says the king. "We're happy that you're here, and thank you very much for waking us up."